Thank you so much. Thank you. Sylvia wanted to dance out here like they were doing at the beginning. I started to, and she just left me hanging there. Normally I would wing something like this, but this was really important to me, so I wanted to actually make sure that I wrote it all down, but I'd never done it before. I never prepared, so it's really small, so forgive me if I can't read it. I was fortunate enough to grow up in Southern California, where the Latino community and Latino culture is so interwoven into the fabric of our city that I knew diversity from a very young age. But more than that, I learned an appreciation for Latino culture that has stayed with me my entire life and led me to creating this show. This award is especially meaningful to me because in creating Elena, I was hoping to create a character that Latino children could look up to and feel represented by. Because as we all know, the characters children see on screen can affect how they see themselves. And so we made Elena not just a princess, but the leader of her kingdom. And not just a leader, but a leader who is more interested in building bridges with her neighboring kingdoms than walls. Which is a lesson that not only children, but several adults and several leaders could also learn. So it's really gratifying to get this award and know that the Latino community has embraced Elena. My hopes for the show go even further because not everyone grows up in a diverse area like I did or like we all do. And I think when people see characters unlike themselves, when they see characters like Elena and the characters in our show, I'm hoping that they'll stop worrying so much about the other and start worrying more about each other. So with that in mind, I really want to thank the NHMC for this award, Alex Nogales for his enthusiastic support, Nancy Cantor and her team, Joe and Diane at Disney, as well as our cast and crew. Several cast members are here, Jaime Camille and Justina Machado are recurring characters in our show. Elliot Bohr, our supervising director, is also here, and of course Silvia Olivas, and my wife and children, but they're not here, so I'll be quick about that.
I am so proud to be here right now, you guys. When I was a little girl, there weren't a lot of Latino animation characters that I could look up to. And if someone told that little girl, one day you're gonna grow up and you're gonna be the head writer and co-producer of Disney's first Latina princess. I'm so proud to be here. I'm so proud, and I'm proud because I have a 9-year-old son, and he gets to see a Latina leader. She is a royal. She's always been a royal. She doesn't know how it is not to be a royal. Her familia is first, and she sees her kingdom as an extension of her familia. And she's very Latina. I'm so proud of her. I just want to thank Alex because I had been working for 12 years and I took a break. And if you take 3 years off in TV, that's a lifetime. Hello. But he had a writer's program. And I submitted my scripts, and I remember he called me. I was a finalist, and he called me. My son was crying, and my husband was looking for his weightlifting gloves. And he said, Silvia, I have one question. Why should you be in this program? And I swear to you, I was so overwhelmed. I said, you know what? I'm sorry I wasted your time. I don't know if I should be in the program. My son's crying. I can't find a babysitter. My husband, he can't find his weightlifting gloves. And Alex said, I'm going to call you tomorrow. Same time, ask you the same question. And he hung up. And he called. Wow. The same time. Thank you, Roberto. And he said, you know what, Silvia, I'm not going to ask you the question. I'm going to tell you, we need you back. We need a Latina to come back and become a writer again in rooms. We need you. I'm so happy he said that. And he also said, you'll find a babysitter, your husband will find his weightlifting gloves, everything will be fine. So last thing I want to say is I told Craig, because we worked so hard, and I said, we're going to know that we did well by the Latino community, not by the ratings, not by how many Latina Elena dresses we sell, but if we get an impact award. Thank you, Alex.